Hello there, I'm Kane Lowend, and welcome back to my den. When we last left off, we had just finished climbing up this place. What's this called again? Skyfell Tower? Skyfell Tower, yeah. And we made it to the top, only to have Robbin Ood take, or open up a fucking trapdoor underneath us and knock us back down to the previous floor. And last we saw, he walked over this way, so I'm not sure what's going on with this now. Because let's just go down and see what happens. Oh, okay. Wait a minute, there's a chest over there. I love that. I love that. Robbin Ood had a big exclamation point over his head because the idea is supposed to be that that's just how they portray that. That's who you're supposed to talk to. Like you're supposed to talk to him to get things started. But it just makes it look like he was startled at seeing us. He was startled at seeing us here, and then we just casually walk away. Yeah, it's like I'm gonna have these medicinal herbs in my inventory. I may as well use them, you know? Okay. And so many of them at that.
You don't give up, do ya? Well, if you want a piece of me, let's go!
This guy sounds familiar. Where have I heard his voice before? Okay, so this is Robbin Ood, and these are his Robbin Oodlums. You have to say it with the accent. That's like a requirement. And none of them count as a group. Wonderful. Okay. Let me check something. Yeah, they're not grouped together or anything. They're literally all separate enemies and separate groups of enemies. That's not annoying at all. Okay. So I'm gonna have to be very careful about this. And this is the first boss fight in the game. We're on part, I believe this is 10 at this point, and we're just now getting to a boss fight. That is insane. Okay, I'm gonna have Kane heal up Ari. And Panda doesn't have any items to use. I was kind of hoping he would, but okay. Damn it. That's not good. Oh, okay. So if everybody wipes out, you can just restart the match entirely. That's interesting. And I think the game auto saves every time you yeah, the game auto saves every time you transition areas. So yeah, that's very forgiving. Very, very forgiving. Thank goodness. Okay. It's kind of strange that Amiri's so slow suddenly. Because normally she's like the fastest one. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and heal Ari. Have her do Call of the Wild again. And focus our efforts now on Robbin Ood Lumbi. That's not good. Yeah, it's it's always a sight when the hero is relegated to healing duty. Ah, damn it. I don't think anybody has any Yggdrasil leaves on them. I don't even know if I have any Yggdrasil leaves, actually. Like, period. That is not okay. You, Soothing Song again. You, and, you. Okay. One more Soothing Song should be okay. Oh, god damn it, Panda. So close. I've only got enough MP for one more Soothing Song, so let's just do it. There we go. Fucking hell. Emergency groom? What does that mean? And nose for treasure. That's actually pretty good.
All right, it's a fair cop. I'll give the poxy crown back. Just let me go, will ya?
Crown? I feel like I missed something.
Cheers, ears. Weren't you adamant, even? We're free, boss. Just need to find somewhere to lay low, and we'll be back in the bees and honey before you know it.
Man, these guys' voices are deep.
It is he, Robbin Ood, the bandito.
Think that's our cue, boss? When it bleeding rains. You're a saint, though. Be lucky, eh? Ta-da!
So yeah, this is the first appearance of Robbin Ood, I believe. He's I don't know how recurring of a character he is. I know that he is in,
Mi perdoni.
he and his guys are in Dragon Quest XI. I know that much. I don't know how many other Dragon Quest games they show up in, though. I can look it up.
At least the crown is in safe hands.
In fact, yeah, I'll probably
They will
look
be
it up
most
and, like,
pleased.
put some text on screen showing where
Hero
else they showed up.
Valihan, your help was most vital in securing the crown. Please deliver it to our king yourself. He will want to thank you personally, and I'm sure the outpost will be reopened soon after.
But, Commendatore, that is not enough.
Commendatore.
See. How could I forget? Even once the outpost reopens, you will need the Chiave Magica, the magic key. Were it possible,
Chiave.
I would love nothing more than to hand it to you myself as your reward. It is just, well, I'm unsure as to its location, you see?
Actually, I have heard it is hidden in the desert to the south, within the Great Pyramid.
Wait,
Davvero? I suppose
Davvero?
that would make sense. Now, my men and I must return to the castle.
I'm gonna guess that means like
I
for
swear
real.
we will repay you someday for this kindness.
In
The best of
Spanish, it
luck
would be like
looking
de
for
verdad.
the May the goddess go with you.
Oh man, I love this game. One last Chimera Wing. Let's see, Romaria is where I want to go. Because I don't know if I trust my combat abilities with my hero down. Also, I read that apparently like Vamp is a new is a brand new personality in this game, and it's apparently really good, and almost every party member can use it. Just for the sake of balance and everything, I'm not gonna use that. It's very difficult to even get like consistently on party members anyway, so if you're using this as a guide, and which I don't know why you're doing that, but if you're using this as a guide and like and get Vamp on a party member, you're probably gonna have an even easier time than I am. But yeah, like if I can avoid it, I'm not gonna use Vamp myself. Let's see, what personalities do my guys have right now? My hero's personality currently is Show Off. Ares is Lone Wolf because I gave her that ring. Pandas is Charmer, which I think is a really good personality. I forgot about, actually. And Amiris is Drudge, which I'm gonna want to change at some point. That sort of thing you're gonna want to change as soon as possible. Because it affects it, like I said, it's sort of like natures in Pokemon. It affects how your stats increase or, you know, change or whatever as you level up. So having a bad personality by endgame is probably going to make, or like an unfitting personality at least. I mean, some of them I think are just actively bad, but having an unfitting personality for your party members by endgame is going to really screw you over. Because you may as well just start the whole game over at that point. And this game is long. This game is what I like to call a... Well, this series in general, I guess, is sort of what I would call a leaps and bounds sort of game. Where... like, long stretches of not much of anything going on, and then suddenly just so much to do. Back to back to back to back. It's not the same genre or anything by any stretch, but a similar type of game that I would say is like Planet Crafter, where sometimes you're just running around for like an hour or so, not really able to do much of anything while you just wait for stuff to happen, and then suddenly the stuff happens and you've got more to do than you can figure out, and it makes your head spin. This is a very similar thing, where it feels like you're running around aimlessly, and then suddenly you're just doing so much out of nowhere. Okay. Okay, so far we've already got a blue door that we can't open. And now we've got that door down there, which is probably like some hyper-specific key. Anything down here? To the east are beasts of great violencia. You should first travel north and hone your skills there. Yeah. I made the mistake of going... Wait, east. That's where we just were, I think. The enemies to the north are harder than that. Honestly, I had basically no trouble in that tower until the Robbin Hood fight itself. Okay. Who's this guy? Would I lie to you? What, that's a personality book. What does that give us? Slippery Devil. I'm gonna want to hang on to this for when I get Panda to Sage, because I don't know if his personality will automatically change to Genius, but when he becomes a Sage, but just in case, I want to hang on to this. Or actually, could I? Hold on. This game doesn't have any kind of quick save that I'm aware of, so I might wait until I So I might just go back to the church, save, and then equip that and see what happens. It might not be compatible until he becomes a Sage. Also, do not knock the do not sleep on the healing abilities, because they may not be as powerful or heal as much as healing spells, but sometimes that's all you need, you know? You don't need it to be like a full heal or anything, you just need it to be enough, and sometimes that's what it is. So don't make the mistake I've been making. Do not sleep on it. I got a notification that my streaming channel, Lowen's Den, has officially reached 10 subscribers. So that's awesome. That's where my streams and VODs go, by the way, for anybody wondering. Not all my VODs are there. Some of them, unfortunately, are lost to time because of structuring issues and stuff. But and that's as far as I'm going to get into that. But yeah, basically all of my Dragon Quest XI VODs, all of my a number of other VODs that I've got, they're all there. So yeah, Lowen's Den at Kane Lowen VODs if you're interested in watching my VODs. And I've been and I recently, this week in fact, got into the habit of dual streaming, actually. So when I go live on Twitch, I'm also going live on there. So if you prefer watching live streams on YouTube instead of Twitch or whatever, you know, that's an option too. Okay, so they want us to come back here during the day. And unfortunately, time doesn't pass in towns, only outside of them. Is this the inn? Yes, it is. Okay. Stay overnight. Why not? Like, short rests just costs the same amount. I don't even know if it heals you or not, but it lets you change the time to a specific time if that's what you want to do. So it's kind of a pick your poison. Okay. I'm at about 20 minutes, but I'm not sure how much it's going to be after, like, editing out battles and stuff. So... Okay, and the guards aren't even here when, it's daytime, so...
Can it really be true? have you brought our crown back to us?
Yeah, I think you're supposed to talk to this guy when you first get here, and he tells you, hey, yeah, my crown was stolen.
You are a hero
I've got like a
indeed,
detachment at
worthy
the
of a
outpost up
realm of
north
your
if you want to meet
own
up with them and
rule,
look for it.
deserving of a crown. Will you take the crown of our dear country in my stead? It weighs so heavily upon my brow.
Oh, this.
Assent, and I will abdicate immediately in your favor. So, will you accept the priceless gift I offer? You will do it? You will become king in my place? Very well! All hail the new king of... But what am I saying? You are a lady. A lady cannot become king. But queen, on the other hand, you would be the first in Romarian history. And there must
This guy's too
always
funny.
be a first, no? Woman or not, it was you who defeated Robbin Ood. A victory very well.
I did not mean to skip
It
that,
shall
sorry.
be so. A queen is born. Long live the queen. Viva la regina.
Regina. The Spanish word for queen is reina, by the way. I'm not sure what the Italian word for king is, but I know in Spanish it's rey. So I imagine something similar to that. Okay. Okay, so doing this gets you the Regal Ruler achievement. Good to know. Gaspita? Okay, so I don't think you're allowed to leave the town. May as well go walk around and, like, see what happens, though. I forgot all about this, so it's fun to show this off. Yeah, so everybody immediately... Like, I guess that the previous king just was really bad at his job or something. Like, nobody hates him, but they're all kind of frustrated with his BS, so, like, they're happily accepting somebody else being in power. Which I think is really funny. Okay, what do you want? Former Queen Consort. Okay, so she wants me to go and make the guy whose job it is to, you know, take care of the flower beds and stuff to actually do his fucking job. Because apparently he's been shirking that responsibility. Bambino? Is Bambino supposed to be like baby? Huh. Shay? Okay. I don't know if that actually accomplishes anything, but I figured I'd do it. So there's like a small handful of things that you can do as ruler of Romeria, but leave and continue your adventure is not one of them, I don't believe. So, so like just do whatever you want, and then when you're done, talk to the old king, have him take over again, and call it there. Okay. Mille is like Italian for 1,000, by the way, so she's saying like 1,000 thanks. Grazie mille. Long live the new queen. Yeah, seriously, the previous king must have just been really bad at his job if everybody's so quickly taking to a new monarch. I'm right here. Okay. What does this guy say if you talk to him? Okay, so when you're queen, or ruler, you can't like stay at the inn. Good to know. Oh my god, dude is flirting with the queen. That is grounds for, like, depending on the monarch in question, that is grounds for either execution or potential ascension to royalty. Either way, it's funny. Lower the taxes? Yeah, good luck with that. Okay. Wait, what did he say? Oh, welcome, welcome. You could have knocked me down with a feather. I look round and the queen is standing right there. Talk about a surprise. Anyway, thank you very much, Your Majesty. We do great business here and we hope to continue. Yeah, this guy's like when I'm at work and like I'm just counting money and a customer comes up to me and I don't notice them right away, so I'm just startled. Oh hey, this is... Yeah, isn't this the Octagonia theme? No, this is a casino theme. In 11. Or at least, you know, different... That theme is a remix of this one, but yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably go talk to the previous king, give him his crown back, and then end the video there, but figured I'd show all this off, because I forgot all about this, to be completely honest with you. One funny thing, actually, is One funny thing actually is that in my first playthrough, I think I forgot to give his crown back. So I literally just had it for like another 5 or 6 hours of gameplay before I thought to come back and give it to him. Hello, Gooman. Okay. Okay, here's the former king. I love that the bodybuilders are like the most nervous to see us here. Also, this place is filthy. Some people are not doing a great job of keeping it clean. Okay. Okay, so you have to tell him no. Here, hold on, let me pause. I meant to show this off before, that if you try to leave the town... Yeah, so in order to actually continue the adventure, you have to, like, give up your monarch status and go back to being a regular adventurer, because otherwise they just don't let you leave. So that's, I guess, your way of not being just not casually being a adventuring monarch and like just casually have this entire kingdom at your beck and call on your adventure or something. All right, I'll pause back to when I get to that. And we're back again. So you talk to the former king. He asks you if the throne is to your liking. If you say yes, you continue to be queen. If you say no, then I think that he lets you take over again anytime you want, by the way. All right. So that was fun. I'm at a little over half an hour at this point, so yeah. I hope you enjoyed that. I will be back in, well, for me it'll probably be like a couple seconds. For you it'll be a couple days. But I'll be back soon with more Dragon Quest III. Be sure to check out my Twitch streams or, on YouTube at Kane Lowen. My stream channel is Lowen's Den at Kane Lowen VT VODs if you want to check that out. But yeah, till next time, take care.